Hi, I'm Chris Way. I'm the Fire Chief of Kootenai County Fire and Rescue in northern Idaho, and we're here to show you our new engine that we're picking up here at Pierce this week. So we went with a 1,500 gallon a minute pumper, 750 gallon water tank, seating for 4 individuals, and we're pretty pleased. This actually is our latest addition, and this means that we now have a complete fleet of Pierce ladders, engines, and rescues. And so this is the final piece of the puzzle for us to go to a complete Pierce fleet, so we're pretty excited about that. So if you want to come around, all the controls are operated by the driver. We went with a wireless headset system. We found that on our last ladder we did that, and the crews really seem to appreciate the wireless headset system, as it allows you to be about 200 feet away from the truck and still be talking while we're on the truck, while we're on a scene. That means the engineer can get off, still operate the pump panel, still listen to the radio, still be able to talk to anybody else. Interior, the most we have on a truck is four personnel, so we focused on keeping our 2 seated positions. We have gear cabinets here in the corner, and then we have a medical cabinet in the middle for, so we run ALS first response in these engines, and so we have a medical cabinet that keeps our gear. And then one thing we'll add on our own when we get there, attached to this cabinet is a narcotics locker lockbox. Have our pump panel. We do backcountry rescue. So one of the things that we've put on this truck, we do have a national forest and some backcountry rescue. So this is our first truck with the new Trac four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive system that is hydraulic. So it puts power to the front wheels when we need it, under 15 miles an hour. So we're really excited to get to try that out. But because we do backcountry rescue and some wild urban interface, we have room for a Stokes basket in there. Crosslays. We have a light tower. We have a Wilbert night scan light tower that extends up 12 feet above the truck with a 6-head light on it. Standard pump panel. We do have a deck gun on top that we employ regularly. Moving down. Try to keep our storage pretty well. Controls for the light tower here. Try to keep a lot of storage for the engineer compartment, so that we do try to keep all of our gear either in a ventilated compartment. We've gone to no gear in the cab other than when responding, and only clean gear gets in the cab, and no one stores their gear in the cab. So this is a storage for the engineer's gear. Have all of our hydrant appliances and things in this compartment. Keep a little giant ladder right in here, as that is proven now that we employ that on all of our engines. Hand tool compartment with a swing out gate. Come around to the back. So tools mounted to each side of this, plus a tool rack in the back. This saws, large hand tools, equipment like that on this side of the truck. In this truck, in the rear, you'll see a large compartment. We keep extrication. So this engine is going to a station in which we keep, where it has both interstate and a major U.S. highway access. So we do keep a full complement of extrication equipment in this compartment on this truck. We keep about 750 feet of 5-inch large diameter hose, and then we have 2 2.5-inch blitz lines off the back of this truck as well. So as I said, we have kind of a different area that we're in terms of this station. It's an in-town station, has a lot of wildland and urban interface area with the National Forest in their first due territory. This compartment is basically all tech rescue equipment, ropes, and swiftwater ice rescue suits in the wintertime, keeping things like that so that we can manage the different types of responses that we get in this area. SCBA bottles, but one of the things that we found now that we've gone to 4-man engines is we were typically running out of SCBA bottles on a scene. So one of the new features of this truck for the first time ever is a 3 SCBA compartment on this side of the truck. and we're excited to get that going. Just give us a little more capability. Like I said, 4-man engines is a relatively new thing for us, but what we found through the transition to 4-man engines is we didn't have enough of some of the equipment early on. Captain's gear over here, a few more hand tools, toolboxes, things like that. Some more appliances. So a while ago we decided that having, obviously we need the ladders and have to have the ladders, but keeping them out of the way, it wasn't something that we used every day. And the compartment space that it took up by having them on the side of the truck, in addition to this truly being an easier load position for our crew. So we keep a 24-foot roof, 24-foot extension, 12-foot roof, and an attic ladder with 2 pike poles on this, and try to keep all of our longer hand tools on this rack, and just keeps it out of the way for while we're busy working. Keep a large junction box on an electric reel. I believe it's a 150-foot cord reel, just to give us extra power with a generator. All the intakes and outputs on this side. Then again, the cab configuration is the same on the passenger side as it is the driver's side, with a gear compartment closest to the door, and then the medical compartment in the middle. Once we get back with the truck, we have a map box that goes in the middle, and then we have a mobile data terminal computer here that will mount here, that we'll put in, and then obviously there's a stack of radios in the middle as well. On the front of the truck, we have one bumper cross lay, 100 feet of 1 3/4 inch hose in this outlet. Then, because we are in that wildland urban interface area, we have room for 200 feet of 1-inch wildland hose that we keep in the bumper too. We've just figured out that it's much easier to do that, easier to deploy, more quickly deploy it. I think one of the other features that we want to show you is the light tower. So another one of the features we put on this truck was a Wilbert light scan light tower. We went ahead and went with an adjustable six head light. We also made it expandable so it goes up 12 feet above the truck. Just gives us the availability, especially like I said, we're out on the freeway, we're out in the backcountry, gives us lighting for our scene, whatever we'd need possible. We've obviously learned over time with our Pierce trucks what we like and what we didn't like, and so we've made additional improvements. This is a new brand of light tower for us, provides better light, better accessibility, just a lot of things that we've come to figure out over time. This is our 5th Pierce engine. We have 2 Pierce ladders and a Pierce Heavy Rescue, and we're getting ready to look at buying another ladder truck.